John Moxley, Cesaro. Way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy. And Saturdays on NBC, these five guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Come Thursday, brings to you the wrestler on the week.
All right, this is week 7, I believe, in our countdown. So, is there anybody that would like to start us off?
You.
I'm going to start us off.
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, I'll go bottom to top, or tip to crust, or crust to I don't know which would be. I guess the tip would be the bottom of a slice of pizza, if you eat it correctly. So I'll go.
I mean, you're basing on what would be first. The tip is what you eat first.
Yeah.
So you're starting with the crust then.
Oh,
Right?
okay. So I am going crust to tip. You're correct, Matt. So I go with Riddle. Riddle is my number 3. He had a fantastic match with Xavier Woods on Monday Night Raw this week, and came out on top with the RKO out of nowhere. I know Ryan always loves when that RKO is out of nowhere. So Riddle's my number 3. My number 2 for this week, returning live to the Thunderdome. First time we've seen him in a WWE ring in some time, Aleister Black. And set his sights on Big E, preventing Big E from winning the WWE Intercontinental title in that Fatal 4-Way match. My number 1, Charlie, brace yourself. I hope you're sitting down. Get a towel ready. My number 1, the man who retained his NXT championship last night, defeating Finn Balor. Karrion Kross is my number 1 this week. Who wants to go next?
Tim.
Oh,
Tim, go next.
I like this. We just tell each other what to do and when to go. I'm going to go 3-1 as well, if it shows up. So, unlike Big Jim, I acknowledge things that are not WWE. And cashing in. Don't sit here and act like I'm wrong.
Like that's not your gimmick.
Right.
That's a bit weird.
I know, it's so weird.
Way out of line.
Cashing in the Call Your Shot trophy on Impact Wrestling this week. I know.
What the hell is even that?
Look, I'm just telling you what they did. A group by the name of Violent by Design, led by former WWE superstar Eric Young, including Cody Deaner and the new Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions Rhino and Joe Doring.
Who?
Exactly right. They are the new Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and gosh darn it, that means something. Number 2, off of a strong showing in her NXT debut, Frankie Monet. More to come for her. And number 1, Karrion Kross. And I'm done talking about Karrion Kross.
Ryan, why don't you go next?
The week.
Yeah, it was a week.
Ryan, yours may be the strongest we've had in 7 weeks. So Matt, you go next.
I'll take it.
Oh wait,
All right.
That's Mark. No, that's me. All right, here we go.
I will go crust tip.
What if it's a stuffed crust?
You still eat it last.
Do you?
Do
I
you?
do. I
I
definitely
don't know.
do.
If I remember eating stuffed crust pizza, I think I remember eating the crust first.
The commercial shows you eat that first. And
Commercials
no one
say a
outpizzas the
lot
Hut.
of things. I think every pizza place out pizzas the Hut.
Oh my God, it's so true. Quickly, real quick before you go. Best and worst pizza chain.
Oh boy.
Best,
I think,
I think currently Domino's.
yeah, that would be the one I would lean towards. I'm not happy about it, but
Worst,
Little Caesars.
You know they put Munster cheese in their cheese mix?
I'm
Who
gonna
does?
go. I'm
They
gonna
do.
go Pizza Hut because you were asking this question while we're still in the pandemic. I'm gonna go.
And
Pizza
they do
Hut.
pan pizza. I see what you're doing.
No. The only reason I ever go to Pizza Hut is for the buffet, and I'm very anti-buffet while we're still in the pandemic. So I'll put Pizza Hut last at this time.
Wow.
because I would go get a Little Caesars pizza, probably because of the crazy bread, before I would go get a Pizza Hut pizza. Not that I'm getting either of
Have
them.
respect for yourself.
Why?
I don't know.
Ryan, your picks.
I can't.
Why?
I would say Domino's, but it always gives me indigestion.
Well, okay, lettuce gives you indigestion.
That's true.
So-
I would say Papa John's, but they have the fucking Papadilla, and I don't want to get me started on that. It's just a fucking medium pizza folded in half. It's bullshit.
Judge them on their pizza, not on their papadilla.
It is a
Here's-
fucking pizza. It's just folded
No,
in
it's a
half. It's a
Papadilla.
goddamn ripoff. I was so
Here's-
pissed off when I got
Here's
it.
the thing with
So
Papa
probably
John's.
you have to put Pizza Hut up top, and that doesn't even make sense.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's great. If you go to Papa John's and you order the well done crust, then you'll probably be okay. But
Well done.
anything else on the menu, and if you don't get it well done, it's gonna taste like shit.
I didn't know that.
But I mean, Papa John's also cheats because they give you the garlic butter dipping sauce.
It's
Oh.
so good. Which
That
is
does
so
sweeten
good.
the pot a little bit. Yeah, but probably Domino's. I think they have the better everything. The better pan pizza, the better hand toss. Yeah, probably Domino's. And then Little Caesars at the bottom because that's just garbage pizza.
Tim, what's yours?
To me, it will always, even though I haven't had Papa John's in forever long, Papa John's will always be my number one, my one and only. Especially now that Shaquille O'Neal is in the ownership group. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And then my least favorite pizza place. The only pizza place I've ever worked at, and I chose to work here because I know I would not be tempted to eat the goods. Pizza Hut.
Okay.
See, the Pizza Hut I worked at, or not Pizza Hut, I worked at Chuck E. Cheese as the only pizza place I've ever worked at, and was also not tempted
Yeah,
to steal the goods.
I'm
I
more
actually always used to like Chuck E. Cheese's pizza. Now I haven't eaten at a
What the
Chuck E.
fuck
Cheese
is wrong with you?
in decades, but
I would rather
Not good.
I would rather eat Little Caesars than Chuck E. Cheese.
I would
Yeah.
eat Little Caesars off a floor before Chuck E. Cheese.
That's so good.
I'm
Like I
fairly
said, I
certain
mean,
Chuck E.
it's-
Cheese just took the leftover slices.
Can
from
we
the
all
whole
drink to
restaurant
that real
and
quick?
made a new fucking. I have a Coke, I guess we could do that. It's not the
I'm
Rock's Coke,
out
but
of
whatever.
shit.
It's all right if it's the Rock's cut, not the Rock's.
and like I said, it's easily been multiple decades since I ate at a Chuck E. Cheese.
It's so overpriced too. I remember working there. It was like $18 for just a cheese pizza, but you get like 12 tokens with that. So
yeah, which will get you probably the equivalent of about 6 tickets
right,
and a shitty
So you get to- you get to
the little
walk
plastic
away.
wacky balls.
get to walk away with a little whistle with the mouse on the side of it, and the bad aftertaste of floor pizza.
And one Tootsie Roll,
Um,
but it was the vanilla kind.
Right, yeah, or the orange creamsicle one.
But truthfully, parlor pizza beats any chain pizza all the time, any
Without
day.
question.
Correct?
Every day. Yep.
and did you know there's a place in Palmyra, Pennsylvania that has the best pizza in the world?
Only if you
Oh
get
my
the
God.
pepperoni.
Right, you
Is
have
it?
to get the pepperoni though.
I haven't heard about that, but there's this place called Bartolo's that I heard is delicious.
I
It's the
think
best pizza you'll ever
that might
have.
be the same place.
It is, Jim.
Tim, before
It's
we
hard
get
to hold. It makes the slices are so big. I don't know if they're big slices or because my hands are so fucking tiny when I hold it, but it is the best pizza.
You got Whopper hands holding the pizza.
to,
Matt was gonna make his picks before I cut him off.
yes, go ahead, Matt.
Okay, before I do, I was also going to say that like the chain pizza buffets are also pretty low on the tier.
Oh my god.
Your
like
Cece's
CC's,
Oh,
pizza.
God.
your Infinitos, like
Oh,
all
God.
of them. you
I
just
had-
get-
Infinitos is better than CC.
Yes.
right?
yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure.
But then again, like you go to Infinitos, you pay like $7 for all you can eat pizza. You expect to walk out of there sick and destroyed.
Look,
Right.
Cece's pizza. The pizza's even better than the price. Not by much.
Ooh.
All right, for my
That's
picks.
tough.
Number 1, Karrion Cross. Moving on. Number 2, Frankie Monet in her third debut in NXT, second debut, whatever.
Well, her
I think-
first match debut. She had
Okay.
like 3 weekly debuts.
and it was good that it was a squashed match. It should have been, I thought it
Yeah.
built her up very well. I think that it shows the direction they're going to go with her, which I've always been a huge Taya Valkyrie fan, so I'm very excited.
Oh, that's
about
Taya
that.
Valkyrie.
No. And then number
I have
3,
no idea who that is.
I think even in losing, I don't think anyone looks stronger than Raquel after this week. With the beat down of Shotzi afterwards, I think it was just made a bold statement.
Yeah, she did.
And that's also indicative of how the wrestling week was, that someone who lost their match is in my top.
Right. I mean, it wasn't a strong week. Obviously, AEW not part of our week this week because we go Thursday through Wednesday. And
That means next week AEW will have 3 matches or 3 shows
I feel sick
that
already.
could possibly be in our top. Watch Jim find a way to mental gymnastics
He
his
definitely
way.
will.
Like literally, Kenny Omega could lose the AEW championship to Pac, the bastard Pac, and Pac is like an honorable mention on Big Jim's list.
Well, maybe
Well, he's a former WWE guy. I'm picking Neville.
Yeah, I'm picking Neville. He looked great against that Omega guy.
Before Ryan makes his selections, I want
Yeah,
to.
Should I make marks? We have marks, right?
Yes, I have marks. So, everybody, feel free to bombard me with Mark isms. On the
number
soundboard.
one is crisscross.
Yeah. So number 1,
They were totally crossed out. They missed the bus.
Yep.
Let me jump around here.
Yep. Number 2 is Matthew Riddle.
The Riddler.
The Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler.
Punishment Martinez's best friend, I guess. I don't know. And number 3, my pick is to the moon. I'm picking
Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Cameron Diaz.
There you go.
Cameron Diaz had a wonderful segment with the $1 Million Man and Hagerstown, Maryland's own L.A. Knight.
She was also in my favorite Jim Carrey movie, The Mask.
Yes, she was.
Bobby.
Bobby!
I don't know what else is there. Whoopie pie.
Hey, you remember that one time that Native American kid, what's his name? Tonto? I don't remember what his name is because I don't pay attention when Mark does the stuff and says the thing. Oh, that's right. It's a racially appropriated name of Jimmy. Little Native American Jimmy led the Brady kids down a well, and eventually Lassie came and barked him out.
What Brady kids was that?
It was
Cindy for sure.
It was Wednesday and Pugsley.
All right.
Odeckers.
Odecker's celery.
Celery. The best
Oh
celery.
man, there's a Bigfoot. Stop him.
The best celery that ever celery. Ryan, let's go to you. Let's find out your picks this week.
This sucks.
This
Sucks. That was how I thought this professional wrestling week was, and it's gonna show in my picks. My number 3 pick for the lowest amount of points from Ryan today is Rick Boogs. That's Boogs, because quite frankly, he does the Elias gimmick better than Elias does. He
doesn't have an insurrectionist with him.
He
so.
doesn't have an insurrectionist. So
No.
Rick Boogs, Boogs, will always win. Plus, he made that bald king guy make what did he say, Jim? He said something stupid about a cat or something. It made me laugh.
The king said,
Fat, shabby, tabby cat.
Love it. It's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The dumbest 4 words ever put together. So thank you, King Corbin. He comes out and he plays the theme music to Nakamura, and that was good enough to get him on my list this week. The number 2 pick this week for Ryan is The Rock. I say it's The Rock
Glass of milk.
because, quite frankly, I didn't watch a lot of wrestling, but I did catch up on Young Rock on the Peacock channel on my streaming device. So you can find Young Rock. Where at, Jim?
Right on the cock.
I love hearing that. You know what else I love hearing, Jim? War Games.
I'm a sausage guy.
War games! War games! War games! War games!
Pay attention, Matt or Tim, and that won't happen again. My last
Don't
choice,
mind
you're
it.
doing fine. You're doing great. My last pick is a guy that actually just got let go from the WWE. Not today, just let go, but almost today, just let go. It's Adnan Virk. He's the number one most points getter for Ryan this week because at least he doesn't have to fucking pretend to give a shit about professional wrestling while having to fucking watch the worst show in wrestling for 3 hours every Monday Night Raw and talk into a goddamn microphone. Adnan Virk is having the best week ever.
a
AEW
different
Dark
show.
was AEW Dark 3 hours this week?
That's on Tuesday, probably.
Okay.
Is it Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is, but
I don't-
Adnan Virk wins. He'll never have to talk about wrestling again,
Ever again.
and he shouldn't.
You probably shouldn't.
You liked him a lot, though, Jim.
I enjoy
Adnan
him-
Virk, Bo, I love you so much, Adnan.
Is it just like? Is it the ESPN thing that was
Well,
like?
he's not even an
Jim's-
ESPN guy.
I enjoyed his commentary the first couple weeks more so than the last 3 he was on. He was different, and then he became the loud yelling commentary guy that just kind of seems to be what WWE wants, and I don't think it fit him well at all. And I don't roll your eyes at me, Ryan.
He was different because he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Jim, you could take your goddamn mailman, put him in a fucking microphone, tell him to talk about what he sees, and he would be different. That doesn't mean he's good.
I enjoyed it.
Your wife, your lovely, sweet wife, would make a better commentator than Adnan Virk because I guarantee she's watched more wrestling than he has now.
Well,
That's probably true.
that's my fault. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, there's
And
that
what's
damage.
going on over there?
I got bullied.
You got bullied?
I got bullied.
What?
I was
We
held. I
shouldn't
was.
stand for that.
I was held captive at my podcast desk, and my Arnold is losing.
Ridiculous.
I didn't get a single treat or nothing. I was handed my iPad and told to buy a $2 game so Arnold can stay busy.
I'm gonna eat, goddammit.
Bullied.
Yeah, that's not right, man.
Bullied.
At least brought you a piece of candy or
Could have
something.
brought me anything to eat. And instead,
Some bottle caps, maybe.
I'd have taken anything.
Um,
Now here's the thing. I yelled loud enough that Arnold heard me. This could literally be anything, and I have to eat it. Oh God, sick. Yo, I got a box of Swiss rolls.
I love
That
that, he
works.
just chucked it on the floor, though.
That
Arnold,
will be.
Just
That is my
opened the
favorite.
door.
That is my favorite moment. Jim, you need to isolate that. And whatever
Spoiler
you need to
alert,
do.
that's probably going to be the Twitter clip this week.
what? I'll have to eat anything.
You yelling at Arnold and then him just throwing the Swiss rolls in the door.
Yeah, I mean, look, everybody, look. Can
I
I?
fucking love a Swiss roll, by the way. It doesn't get much better than a Swiss cake roll.
Everybody needs an Arnold. I'm just going to tell you that right now. There is nothing better than being in a room and knowing there's anybody on the other side of the door that's just going to chuck food at you. Not
I didn't
sponsored.
know Arnold was different people.
Well, Arnold
So
is this,
multiple people play Arnold?
so Arnold is like it's like a hive mind.
Oh.
There's
I don't
multiple
know what that means, but okay.
There's multiple Arnolds, but they all share the same brain cell. So it
Is
literally
this a video game concept or something?
no, it's real.
Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm going to have myself a Swiss roll. And I'm going to see how good a Swiss roll tastes with Zoa energy in your mouth.
I mean, so you're putting the Swiss roll at the top of your Little Debbie snacks, Ryan? Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
what
why
are-
do you have to do that?
Yeah,
But
what if you,
prob-
I got to look up
I
the
would say probably right behind number one, and then like number 1A is an oatmeal cream pie.
Okay, but where's the
I lied.
cosmic brownie?
That's fucking way down there. They put little goddamn pebbles on there that chip your teeth.
Number 1, Swiss cake rolls. Number 2, the fudge round.
No.
The
Yes.
fudge round.
No.
Fudge round.
No.
You'll put the fudge rounds above the nutty bars.
Wrong.
I
The
like
oatmeal
nutty
cream
bars.
pie has to be up there. Better yet, if it's a double stuffed oatmeal cream pie.
Oatmeal cream pie is a
because
third.
That's where it's at.
Oatmeal cream pie is a good 3 for me.
So are you a sausage guy and a cream guy? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah, that's a stretch, Jim. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Little known fact: Drake's Funny Bones beats them all.
What?
We
the
don't
Funny
talk about
Bones
Drake. We don't talk
from
about
Drake?
Drake. We don't
Yeah,
talk about
Drake.
Drake.
We don't talk about Drake on a wrestling podcast.
What the fuck did I do?
Drake. We don't talk
Drake
about
Maverick.
Drake's
The other
the
one.
cute guy. The cute guy.
DRAQE.
Oh, that guy.
That Drake.
I'm not talking about that Drake.
Yeah. The guy who literally got everybody else in the WWE fired as a way to mask his problematic self exited out of the WWE.
It's funny you say mask when you use that.
I was going to say, there's the irony there.
Irony.
Nutty bars might be my number one.
I don't know where I put the honey buns either, because that's
Honey
such a
buns are
good
great.
breakfast snack.
To me,
Cosmic brownies are great.
the honey bun is only good if you have a microwave nearby.
I don't think you can open a honey bun and enjoy it right away.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, you
gotta
definitely
you gotta
can.
nuke that, or at least sit on it or something,
I'm not gonna. Then it's flat. It might as well be
like
a
an
honey.
egg.
It might as well be a honey bun
I mean,
fritter.
if you have a fresh out of the package honey bun with a hot cup of coffee, you're still fine.
If
Exactly.
only I
Hot
drink
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, see, Matt and I are coffee drinkers. The other two are
We're not. You're not a coffee drinker.
Who?
Ryan isn't.
You.
No.
Are you pointed at a screen where fucking 3 of us are?
You should know.
I am not a coffee drinker. no.
Yeah, there's 2.
No.
Good.
I will go to a Starbucks and occasionally order an iced tea, or their frozen strawberry lemonade doodad they have going now is really fucking good.
I will only get. I will only get hot chocolate.
Oh.
Coffee's the way.
In the fall time, they do this thing where they warm up like apple juice and they put like the caramel apple juice squirt in it. It's really good. That's the sound of it. Or like that. That's a lot of it going in though.
It is. I mean, you're probably getting a large or a venti or
You'd be surprised. I don't like hot beverages.
grande.
It just in general, like a hot beverage just turns me off.
I was like that for the longest time until I got into hot tea. And I used to hate hot tea too. Like, don't get me
Right.
wrong, but living with Marcus for the longest time and his family, they're big hot tea drinkers, and it's the only way I could get an adequate glass of sweet tea in Pennsylvania. Man, like
That's fair.
you could just.
I mean, in the
Turkey Hill makes
fall,
a gallon of it, but whatever.
in the fall, you could just hot beverages all day for me. Tea. I'll drink hot apple cider. I will drink coffee. Anything.
Like I
You a
grew up
cold
with
coffee guy, Matt? Do you like cold coffee as well?
I'll have it on occasion, but typically no. I don't put anything in my coffee really. I just drink it black. So
you like your coffee like you like your men.
I was gonna
Correct.
say
Black and
that makes me
strong.
Think of airplane every single time.
Hey, by the way, Ryan, we're free.
Okay.
We just got a message from at Big Dick Devin. I no longer like Tim and Ryan right now. We're good.
What did we even say?
Because
He
we
loved-
said
he
that the
loved the
honey
honey
bun. We said that the honey bun wasn't good unless
He
you
would
had a
fucking
micro-
like the honey bun. Yep, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
And
have
then
you?
Charlie out here spitting falsehoods says we're forgetting the champion of champions, the zebra cake.
No,
No,
Like-
that weirds that weird fucking vanilla flavor in your mouth when
it's
you're done.
it's a
here's the
vanilla
thing.
cream and a vanilla cake.
Like
Boy, that
if somebody goes, "Here's a zebra cake," I'll go, "All right, I'll eat it." I will never buy zebra cake. Like it
I
just
will pass.
Yeah, I don't think I would pop on a zebra cake.
Somebody threw me a zebra cake, I'd be like, "Yo, who wants a zebra cake?"
So you guys have never had the funny bones?
Nah.
Because it's like devil's food and peanut butter cloaked in chocolate.
Speaking,
don't-
has
and it's
anybody
from
had?
not white power Drake, but regular Drake.
Have you guys had the devil squares?
I've never even heard of this.
no.
no.
So it's like a chocolate cake with a vanilla cream with a chocolate crust. Oh my god, devil squares are so good.
Oh, so the
never heard
funny
of that.
bone is basically what Tim was just eating, but with peanut butter.
You'd think it is, but it is not, and it is much better. I can't believe you never had a fucking funny bone.
No.
I'll have to buy funny bones the next time I see you all. They're
Yo,
so
Why
good.
don't you Bring
We're
some
all-
over for Double or Nothing on
They're
Sunday.
so good.
Are y'all doing a get together?
I think Ryan's gonna come over.
Because today my superpowers came online.
Okay.
I'm
I am
2 weeks
able.
out.
I will be sitting on Jim's face as a mask, though. So.
That's fine. I'll wear a mask.
Oh shit! That was our private chat.
Yeah, that was. Let's. We'll keep that kind of stuff
Ooh.
in the group text over the weekend. We'll hammer out details, Tim. We'll hammer
And
details.
we'll hammer something out.
Yeah, I mean, we're all super powered at this point, right?
We
What
are.
is stopping us?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
my.
discuss that. Let's do a
Table that.
Let's do a 3-count get together, but let's
What are we
we'll figure
talking
that-
about?
We'll figure that out. Tim, let's go to the full standings for the week.
Oh yeah, full standings. So, for those of you who are watching along, let me know if the graphics on the screen are
They have all
adequately-
left. I'm sure. There's
They're-
nobody watching.
They're still here. I have the eyeball count. Let me know if the graphics on the screen are adequately sized for you that you can see them without squinting or anything like that. But on the left, Wrestler of the Week standings. Karrion Kross, number 1, 20 points. The most points he's ever going to get ever in this entire thing. Number 2, 6 points, Frankie Monet. Third, Adnan Virk. 5 points because he got a first place vote, and that's why this is broken. And number 4, Matt Riddle, 4 points, which takes us to the annual standings. Cesaro is still in his same place, but now that Karrion Kross is now tied for second with Kenny Omega, Bianca Belair, Miro, and Cool Kyle.
Auto Parts.
As I have a seizure from Cool Kyleness. Oh God, I can't say that. I can't say that or the other thing that he's been in a lot. So all of them have been first place for the week since the start. They all have 10 points. And number 1, still the big dog, the ooh-ah man, the head of the table, the end-all be-all, the Mookie Blaylock, the Mahi, the Mr. Ooh-ah-ah himself, Roman Reigns.
And there it is for the week.
Since John Moxley, Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3-count Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the